Hey guys, and welcome to my hospital bag video. So for those who don't know me, my name is Jodie and I am 22. I am going to be a mum of two little boys. I have one little boy already who is 2 next month, and obviously I'm 34 weeks pregnant with my second little boy who is due December of 2015. So I'm going to jump straight into it to try and make this as quick and simple and under 20 minutes to try and do this, because I tend to ramble, which I'm doing right now. So I have sorted out my hospital bags. I have two. And these are everything that I'm taking with me. I've tried to take into account what everyone else has said through pregnancy boards, through friends and family, so I've tried to incorporate a little bit of everything, so I'll try and include everyone that that needs help. So my bag, which I'm going to use when I actually go into labour, is a Mia Tui. So this bag will just have my go-to essentials, so clothes kind of thing, just to obviously, it saves me going through a suitcase trying to find it all, obviously, because you might go in your PJs in normal clothes and you get told that you're in labour, so obviously you'll have stuff to get changed into for your labour. So that's the bag that everything's going to go into. I've got everything out to make it nice, quick and easy. So first two things I've got are my isotonic drinks. These are Tesco's own Lucozade, who do obviously these types of drinks. They have 15 milligrams per 100 millilitres, so I'm guessing these are around about the same. So obviously there's about 80 milligrams per bottle, 500 milliliter bottles, so obviously just be wary when obviously drinking these. But these are very good just to keep your energy up, depending on what time. It could be mid-afternoon, just to keep you hydrated, keep the energy, the blood and the sugars rushing through your body so you don't get tired, mid-labour. Also as well, I've got my Labour 90. This I got from Primark a couple of years back. The lace was white until obviously it died, the colour ran. It's nice and cosy, it's a nice length, it's strapped, so obviously if I do plan on breastfeeding, quite easy just to slip off, and it's really stretchy as well, so when you have your skin to skin you don't actually have to take the top off. You can just slip baby down and then it acts as kind of like a blanket and it keeps you warm as well. Obviously because it's a 90, obviously you give birth quite easily in this, and it's quite glamorous as well, so obviously whilst you're giving birth you can feel good whilst doing it in a way and look good. It's always good to look good. Also as well, obviously if you've had your waters broken and everything like that, you don't really want to be putting bottoms back on because you'll still be leaking in a way. So it's good to have a 90, but also obviously if you're in your 90 or just want an extra cover, a nice thin waffle, this is anyway, dressing gown. It is white, I do know that, I do recognise that, but it was only cheap from Primark, so if it gets wrecked it's not that much of a loss, and plus with all the cleaning products out there anyway, I'm pretty sure I could probably get it back as white as, not as white, but probably nice and clean anyway. Also as well, because obviously if you're in active labour they get you to walk around, so a pair of slippers. Got these from Primark. These are nice and fluffy, they're cosy little boots, so they're easy to slip on and off. You can, if you want, use just your normal, if you've got slippers, just normal slip, like kind of like the ones that aren't booties, or you can use socks. I prefer having booty slippers, because my preference, but these are so comfy. These are from Primark, they're only a few quid as well, and they've got a really nice thick comfy sole, so your feet are nice and comfy. Next thing, I have got my blanket. This will be useful when bringing him home for swaddling. Obviously because I'm preparing to stay in at least one night, it's always good to be prepared. Obviously it can be used in the crib at night, so when he's in his sleep, so you just drape this over the top as well, instead of having the towels that they provide or blankets they provide, you've got one of your own. And obviously if you have pets like I do, so I've got my little buddy cat here, and I do have a dog as well. Obviously if this smells of him, my partner can bring it home, so they just get used to the smell, so then they're not too freaked out by this small little creature coming into the house, even though they are pretty good animals. I've also got as well a clear bag. This is just mainly for make it easy to find, basically. And obviously they do, if you haven't had an epidural, they try and get you up on your feet to get showered. So obviously if your partner's there with a baby, they can get baby dressed. So this is falls proof, basically. So in here I have a sleep suit. This is a 0 to 3 one. This has got integrated scratch mitts on there. So obviously if you've got that, you don't need scratch mitts, you just fold the sleeves over. Obviously a vest, a nappy, and I've also, a hat as well, because they'll need a hat, so it's all matching. And also as well, I've got a smaller size sleep suit as well, just in case, because you don't know how long your baby's going to be, the size when you're actually physically going to go into labour. So obviously that's quite good. With obviously with dressing them, a good tip to remember is always have one layer extra, one layer more than what you're wearing, which is usually the vest. So the vest is always that one extra layer. So if you've just got a t-shirt and a jumper on, then they will have to have obviously their vest, a t-shirt and a jumper. So always have a vest on them, and they always wear the same amount of layers as you, but then it would equal that they're wearing one more because they're wearing a vest, if that makes sense. Also in here I have got hand sanitizer, because I love my hand sanitizer. I'm nuts for it. I've got a mini deodorant just to freshen up. Obviously after having a shower, you don't know what time baby's going to be born, so you could have a shower in the middle of the day and you still got the rest of the day. So it just helps feel clean. A lip balm as well for using your gas and air, because my lips got really chapped. So I wish I took that last time. A nail file for either yourself, just for boredom. You could get your partner to do your toenails, possibly. Or it's also handy as well, just in case baby's born with long fingers and toenails as well. And the godsend, a charger, if you're keeping family members up to date. Facebook, Twitter, the birth board, if you are part of one of them. And obviously the cable, so quite nice and compact. And that is basically it for my labour bag. So that's everything really nice and compact, easy to find. You know, and then obviously once baby's born, then obviously we move on to the suitcase, which you can kind of see here. So when I open it up, obviously, like I said, they try and get you into a shower or a bath if you haven't had an epidural. So I've got a nice big fluffy towel. This is from Asda. It's 1 metre by 150, 1.5 metres. So it's nice, big, cosy. Obviously, it's nice and dark as well. So obviously with bleeding and everything like that, it just kind of doesn't show as much. So along with that, obviously I'll have my toiletries. So I've got a body wash, this is all backwards, a conditioner, and I've got a shampoo there. This is a toothbrush, where are you, from Primark. So then obviously I've got my toothpaste, and I've got BB cream and mascara, just in case obviously you have your bounty photos, you just want to freshen up, just to make yourself feel a bit more human, you know, especially if you've had a bit of a rough night, you know, it's always good to feel a bit more human. You can have photos done there, have that pamper. I've got 2 more isotonic drinks, because these were in a pack of 4. So obviously we've got a couple more just in case we need them. They're in the suitcase at the top ready to go, or they can just be used just in case obviously you've ran out of your water and there's no one around to supply you with any more, so you've got a drink there. Also as well, I especially love getting into nice clean PJs after I've had a bath, you know. So I've got nice PJs here. These are from Primark, nice and fluffy. There's a bit of a Christmas theme going through on my stuff. It's all like snowflakes and polar bears and stuff like that. And the best bit as well, the pants are nice and dark. So obviously with bleeding and everything like that, it's nice and dark, so it won't be visible. And that's, so they're nice and comfy, nice and cozy. So there's nothing better than having clean PJs, but brand new PJs as well. Obviously the godsend, the main bit, your maternity pads. These are boots. They are a pack of 10. They are the extra long ones. You can get ones with wings on. I don't think these have got wings on, which I'm a bit gutted about. You can get ones which have got aloe vera in. There's loads out there, so do a little bit of research. But these were nice and cheap. They were on offer as well for 3 for 2. So I got 2 packs of these, and I got 1 pack of breast pads as well, well, a box of breast pads. So that's one thing I need to pack as well, is breast pads, just in case I leak. Everyone is different. I didn't actually leak until I came home with my last, with Oliver, till a couple of days afterwards. That's when I started to leak. But it's always good, just in case, just to have 1 or 2 packs in there, just in case, so you're well prepared. Obviously, if you've got a partner who can drive, or you've got easy access back home, obviously you don't have to take as much. If you don't, then obviously stack up a little bit more so you are well prepared, just in case. Hairbrushes, I've got 1 for the baby. I doubt I'll use this, it all depends. If you believe in the wives' tales of, if you've got heartburn, they have a lot of hair, then pack a hairbrush, definitely. Then obviously I've got a little travel hairbrush and comb for me, with a couple of bobbles. Scratch mitts for the sleep suits that I have that don't have integrated scratch mitts on there. Socks for his coming home outfit. Muslin squares, which they have 1,000,001 functions, these bad boys. I've got 2. I don't know why I've got 2. 2 just seems like a very good number. So yeah. And I also have wipes. These will be used for changing nappies. You can, if you want to use a more natural approach, use your water and cotton buds. You can buy water wipes if you want to use wipes, but you want something that's a bit more kinder, if you want to say, to the baby skin. These are brilliant for baby skin. They're extra sensitive, but the water wipes are like 99% water, and the other percentage is like fruits, juices or something like that. There's something in them, it's something to do with fruit that's in them. So that is that. I've also got my little man's coming home outfit, so I've got a little pair of joggers, just from Primark, just nice and cheap, simple, you know. It's nice just to have something brand new. I did this with my other boy, and see, there's another Christmas theme jumper. It's got polar bears on. It's nice and thick, so obviously when bringing him home, I can just put a vest on. He'll have his jumper, then a blanket as well. He'll be going into a nice warm car, coming home to a nice warm house anyway, so obviously he'll then just go, if he comes home, he'll stay in this, or he'll go into a sleep suit straight away. Also as well, I have got 2 vests. So I've got 1 for freshness, for being put into his coming home outfit, and 1 just in case. You can either change it if you want them to have clean clothes on, if they have an explosive nappy. It's completely up to you. You know, you can pack a couple more if you want. If you, like I said, if you live quite a while away from your hospital and you haven't got the easy access back. But I find 2 is more than enough for me personally. And I have got 2 extra sleep suits as well. Again, 1 for freshness, and if we have an explosive nappy, and I've got a nice thick cozy one as well. Also, I have got 10 nappies. I found when I was feeding, a good routine was to get into was either feed and then change. So as the baby was nice and drowsy, then I changed their bum. These have got the water lines on, so they will that little yellow line there will turn to blue when baby has filled, or you can also do just by feeling it as well. It'll be like a little raised bump underneath their clothes. So that's basically it. A couple of things obviously I've got that have been ordered online, which are coming home. So I have like a little hair turban thingy, so once I've had the shower, instead of using the towel, I've got like a little hair turban which just stay my hair whilst I've got my PJs on, so I get up into my room. And also I've got, what's it called, you know, you've got your arnica tablets and your creams that you can buy. They also as well, if you have a look, got bath stuff as well. So basically it's like a bubble bath or a body wash, and basically you just use that, because I'm terrible at applying creams to myself, and also taking tablets as well. Don't really like taking tablets. So with having the body wash, obviously you can use it just on your normal skin and naturally soap will run down anyway, so you'll get that area. Or you can, if you get the bubble bath, I think, which is what I've ordered, then obviously it's in the water. So when you get 10 minutes to yourself while everyone's cooing over the baby, you can enjoy a nice hot bubble bath as well. A tip that I learned as well, if you're breastfeeding, is bobble trick. So basically, obviously they try and get you to alternate, so obviously basically bobble, bracelet, something brightly coloured, something that you know is easy to take off. I found that obviously if I just fed from my right, then I'd put it on my right, or put it on my left. It depends on how you want to do it. So when you look at your wrist, you'll go, right, okay, my left, so I need to feed from my left, or left, I've just fed from my left, so I need to feed from my right. So completely up to you how you want to do it. Also as well, we need to take in snacks. We're going to take in rice cakes, just crisps kind of thing, just something just to keep the energy up. Other things as well, I'm trying to think of other things that you can take in. If you are planning on breastfeeding, obviously have your obviously a coming home outfit, something with maybe a maternity bra, so obviously you can unclip. I just personally just go home in your PJs, you know. Also, if you're looking at bottle feeding, you can get the starter kits from Boots, and they're around about £6-7 for a pack of 12-ish, and they're already sterile bottles, and the milk's already prepped and everything like that, ready to go. You can buy a box of sterile bottles as well if they don't provide them in your hospital and you don't want to spend that much, and you can buy a carton obviously of the milk that you want to choose. What else is there? I think that is everything except for a coming home outfit, obviously. You know, for yourself, which personally I'm just going to come home in my PJs. You know, probably take a pair of Ugg boots or something like that just to slip on, so obviously I'm not walking in my slippers. If not, it'll be a pair of leggings and a big t-shirt and a pair of trainers or something that I can slip on. Just something nice and easy and comfortable for you. You know, you don't want to be going all out, you know, because it's more just comfort. You just need to be nice and comfy, and just make sure you get home, because you'll probably just get into your PJs at home and go to bed, especially if it's your first. You know, definitely sleep when baby sleeps, because it's godsend. At 3-4 o'clock and you know you slept throughout the day, so you've got the energy. But yeah, that is everything, and I am running 18 minutes, so I did get another 20 minutes. Yes. So definitely, if you enjoyed this video, obviously part of YouTube, give it a thumbs up, give it a comment, something like that. Obviously, if you have any ideas of anything else you'd like to see, then obviously let me know, because I don't mind doing it. I've got loads, you know, I've got loads of tips for especially weaning as well that I used, which I found was quite helpful. So I'd like to share them with all you guys as well, and also things like routines and my day-to-day life and gadgets and stuff like that, because we are a very gadgety house, so we have lots of baby gadgets at home that can make life that little bit easier, or if you're just a geek like my partner, it's just a bit more fun. So yes, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoy it, hope you enjoyed it, should I say. And hopefully I will see you soon in my next video. Bye!